Hello there, everybody. It's your everyday LEGO Star Wars enthusiast, Eggnog, here, and I have something I have to show you.
Alright, everybody. Check this out. Magical, isn't it?
That's right, everybody. Today we're looking at the best Star Wars sequel, the 501st Battle Pack sequel.
To be more specific, we're looking at set numbers 75345, the 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack, coming with 4 figures and 119 pieces. And here's the set. This set comes with the aforementioned 4 figures and 1 build, just as simple as a battle pack as it gets. And considering it's a battle pack, you're going to be buying it for the figures. So let's take a look at them. The first figure included in this set is the 501st Clone Specialist with the brand new macro binocular piece. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the legs. Very simple leg print. With toe printing is always nice, but nothing on the waists. As you can see here, it's almost identical to the original 501st soldier. Chest printing is almost exactly the same, except for those 2 little yellow markings denoting that the clone on the left here is in fact a specialist. Also, note the blue arms. Flipping them around, you will see an identical back print. And the helmets are also similar, except for the macro binocular, which I think is a great piece. The included macro binocular piece is something I've been wanting for a long time. It goes down easy, covers up the visor, looks real nice. Here it is from the side. My only complaint is it doesn't have a line printed right here, and there definitely should be one. But besides that, great piece, great figure, a great addition to your 501st Army. Next up is the 501st Officer, the one figure in this whole battle pack I have a problem with, and that mostly stems from the fact that his rangefinder just doesn't line up accurately to the show. Looks kind of silly. If you bring it down like this, it doesn't even line up with the eyes on the helmet. Just a very lazy Lego moment. Again, those holes being up so high works great with the things like the rangefinder. It also pops off very easily. I've noticed that problem. But that rangefinder piece is definitely problematic. The rest of the helmet is just the same as the old 501st Trooper. The chest printing, very similar, except for that the belt is blue now, and the legs have the added on waistcloth. Again, I wish they would use a plastic or cloth piece for that instead of this lousy print. Doesn't even go into the sides, just doesn't look very good. And flipping it around will reveal a unique back print. It's the same thing, but just a blue belt and that blue little button thing on the back. I don't really know what that is. But it's a pretty alright figure, but definitely my least favorite in this set, all just because of that printed waistcloth and the rangefinder not looking great. Just to whine about a kid's toy even more, here's a couple figures with just those printed on waistcloths that I just don't think look good, and it's something that LEGO's been doing more and more, and I wish they shouldn't. So consider this my PSA. The next figure included in this set is the 501st Heavy Trooper, who I am quite fond of. Comparing him to a regular 501st Trooper, you can see that the legs are the same, but the chest is very different, having this little vest thing with the shoulder pad and what looks like a different print on the chest, which is very nice. Flipping the Trooper to the back will reveal a printed backpack piece there, which I think is great. It's a neat little print. It would be nice for a unique mold for that, but this printed piece definitely gets the job done. The helmet, as you can see, has just the regular old visor piece that we've seen thousands of times before. The same visor piece we've seen on Clone Commandos and most recently Commander Rex. Just getting that same piece in newer colors is always nice. Also, I called him Commander Rex. That's Commander Cody. I'm sorry. Should be noted that this set comes with 2 of the 501st Heavy Troopers. And here are the 4 figures of the set standing next to each other. I think they all look great, minus this guy, but anyone with a 501st Army should definitely be picking up this set, maybe 2 or 3. I should add this set does retail for $20 USD. But, keeping in tradition of battle packs, we have to have one small kind of pointless build. And the kind of pointless build here is a cannon. Very similar to the A7 cannons, or that might not be what they're called, but the clone cannons of the past, like a micro version. It's alright. It doesn't have a lot of teetering up and down. It can move a little bit. The legs can move sideways and up and down. The coloring, not very 501st, but again, that's because it is representing sort of that Republic cannon, AV7 cannon, I believe is what it's called. And of course, you can have a clone sit in the cannon, although he doesn't have any control panel or anything for him to press buttons on to fire off the cannon. And lastly, a little play feature, spring-loaded shooter. Just flick that down, shoot it off, and yeah, pretty decent cannon build, but it is a battle pack, so if you're going to be buying this for anything, you're going to be buying it for the figures.
And that, my good friends, is the 501st Troopers Battle Pack. If you like the 501st, definitely recommend picking up this set. I'm sure General Skywalker will thank you. Anyway, I'm very happy you watched this video. It means a lot to me, and I hope to see you in the next review.